Beautiful. Here we are, North Stradbroke Island
Golf Club. Exactly.
For
Monday tee off.
Beautiful.
So basically, before we start, guys, we've had over 1,000 videos now.
Yep.
So the Laidley Part 3 was number 1,000.
Yep.
As a video. So thanks for your support, guys. That's, you know, it's nice that everyone's watching.
It's been good fun.
And that's the thing. It hasn't been that long for 1,000 videos.
No,
so
it's good. Good.
Exactly right.
And you know what, for all the people that we know who watch them, for quite a few of them.
Yep.
Thanks very much for, supporting us and watching it and commenting well.
And commenting. Now that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And also we've asked plenty of times to have you guys send in some course vlogs or your favourite hole at your course or your what's in the bags or anything golf related.
Yep.
If you can continue to do that, we want to continue to show the community of you guys who everybody is and what everybody's up to.
Yep. The what's in the bag's an interesting one because you introduce yourself and your age and your handicap and then how your setup is.
Yeah.
And it may well help some other people.
Exactly.
As to making the decision of,
do you go a hybrid? Do you go an extra wedge?
Yeah. So
do you go an extra hybrid?
Explain why you have certain clubs in your bag would be a good idea. You take it out 4 and 5 iron, put hybrids in for whatever particular reason.
Exactly. I mean, you can send it through Google Drive, or you can send it through a link through to maybe transfer us the stuff through Aussie Golf Reviewer at gmail.com.au. Oh, sorry, .com. No .au. Yep. Scrap the AU. Yeah, scrap it. But guys, we love to see your stuff. We've had plenty of guys send their stuff in, so if you can send more,
good stuff.
we can send more stuff out.
Yep.
So there you go. So some of the videos of the 1,000 videos are from you guys, and we really, really appreciate it.
Yep.
And much more would be appreciated too.
Yep.
Cool. So, what were we doing last fortnight?
Last fortnight, Laidley.
Yeah.
So went out to Laidley. Look, great track.
Us two, Kieran and Jake.
Yep. So went out there.
It was a very surprising track for me.
It's interesting. I played there a few times, obviously with Russ and Dan and the boys.
Yep.
So we go out there for the hold and scramble. Look, it's a good track. It's a shame because the first time I went there, the dam on the left-hand side was full of water. People were actually water skiing in, right? The whole place was green, and it just superb. Look, unfortunately,
I'll try to put some pictures up on their website. If you check it out, there's some pictures of it really green.
Yep. And
that's only a few years ago, but it's the same as here at Stratty. Behind us, it's a bit dry.
Yep.
But we've had months without rain.
We've had no rain at all. Yeah. So, and unfortunately, courses are affected by that. You know, every course, even in Brisbane, all the courses are dry.
Even your more expensive, even your brook waters and stuff. Even though they got fairway irrigation, you can see just off the fairways all the watered spots.
Yeah.
It's browning off plenty.
You go there, you can tell your shoes.
Yeah,
like
and it's dusty and
dusted. You wipe your shoes and it's just covered in dust. But that's what you can't
Australia is.
Yeah, and you can't do much about it.
No.
But that doesn't mean these courses aren't any good.
No, heck no.
Like we'll talk a little bit about the layout.
Yeah, the layout. I was so impressed with 12 holes.
Yep.
But first hole's a par 5, then a long par 3, and another par 5, and it's been thought about. Especially the green complexes. That's what I was more impressed with, was the green complexes.
And I think you're right there. So the shorter par 4s have smaller greens. The longer holes have a little bit
bigger greens. But like that fifth hole par 4 up the hill. That's a long hole. It's like 420 metres up the hill, dogleg right. Hit it at all middle to right. It's down the right.
Yep.
And then on the right edge of the green, you got this big moguls and a 6-7 foot drop. And it's like tough.
And look, I'm not the longest hitter.
Yeah.
But when we played the scramble there on that hole, we took, I can't remember, well, it must have been someone else's drive because I played the second shot. But we hit a driver and I hit a 3 hybrid onto the green.
So I'm saying it's a long hole.
And
if the wind gets up,
that hybrid was short of the flag, so it wasn't like I nearly ran through the green. It took 2 great shots to even get there. The par 3, that's the second hole.
Straight the hill. It was 170 odd up the hill.
It's always tough.
Back into the wind it was playing.
Yeah, always tough. Look, but I like how it winds through, and then the 9th, gives you a chance.
The 9th, as in the par.
So the par 5 straight back towards the clubhouse.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a 6 hole.
The 6th hole, yeah. Sorry.
But I suppose you're playing that as 18. Yeah, that's the 18th hole as well.
So that's the 18th hole as well. I like that finishing hole because you can get a bit beat up by the course.
6 holes, and then you're another 6 holes.
First 6 again.
So that they basically you could play 1 to 6.
Yep.
And then you can play 7 to 12.
Yep.
And then you can play either 1 to 6 again, or you can play 7 to 12 again to make up your 18.
So the general course is 12 holes and then 1 to 6.
Yeah.
But every now and then they do
muck it around,
swap it around. But generally it's 12 and then 1 to 6.
Yeah.
I like that finishing par 5 because it does give you a chance.
Yeah, to finish on a pretty high note.
Well, if not birdie, certainly a par.
Yeah.
Like it's not the sort. If you get a good drive,
it's not a very big green though.
No,
like,
but you just
going
need
for it
to
in
get.
2.
You just need to get a good drive and then something up somewhere close.
Yeah.
And then but that's good. You don't want another really hard hole to finish with.
No, or it might just beat you up, or you might go with a taste in your mouth, maybe.
Yep. But look, a good track.
Very good. I mean, Kieran and I beat you guys easy.
Yeah.
It was just, it wasn't your day. So you were using the Max 5 blades, and that's what I'm saying from Mulaney.
Yep.
Where we had played beforehand, you hit the blades good.
Yep.
And then it shows up when you don't hit them that great.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a lesson for all you young people.
I wasn't confident in the clubs that I picked out.
Yeah.
So that's one of those things. You get confident with the clubs, like you walk up and you go, yep, this is a 7-iron, yep, this is a 6-iron, and you just hit it as where it was like, oh, yeah, I think it's a 6-iron, oh, maybe I should hit
a little harder, a little softer.
And I think that definitely throws you out, doesn't it?
No, I do agree, but thanks to Milton for letting us get out there.
Yep,
Milton's a lovely guy. Make sure you go have a chat to him. He loves a smile.
Yep.
Loves a chat.
A couple of hours out of Brisbane. Definitely worthwhile. There's
just outside of Ipswich, really. It's not that far.
No.
It's less than a half an hour outside of Ipswich.
Yeah. Oh, look, definitely worthwhile going out there and having a hit. Great little spot.
I was very impressed first time I'd been there, and I can see why you liked it. If it was green, it would be amazing.
Oh, and it can be tough.
Yeah. Oh, it is tough.
We played one of the scrambles one year in the howling wind.
Yeah, that would not have been fun.
It was really tough.
Like
really
Tenterfield wind?
It was a bit like that, and it was certainly made it very, very tough.
Cool. Laidley, very good. Go check it out if you're in the area. If you haven't checked out the video, go check out the vlogs.
Yep.
Questions. More questions, please, send in. So this is sent in by Graham Arnott. Hey guys, I have a question for the next Monday show. It's something people ask me a lot, and I'd like to know what you think. Golf teaching, equipment reviews, hints, tips, etc. on YouTube have absolutely boomed over the last few years. Do you think there is an inclination now for amateurs to bypass lessons and pros and look on YouTube content to find something that works for them? Also to see new equipment on YouTube, then they can go and install, look, touch, feel and try.
Yep. Look, I'll answer this. I'll answer it in 2 separate ones. So I'll answer with the instruction to start with.
There's a lot more there, but that's basically whether you're looking for a lesson. Like Graham's been around golf for a bit.
Yep.
So
if you have a look, the people that want lessons will still go and get lessons.
Yep.
Right, without a doubt. So I don't think that's necessarily changed that much, especially the people that are looking at pushing their golf to another level. Yep. So lessons have been about the same. But if you have a look at Arnold Palmer will tell you, like he read in the paper all the Ben Hogan tips.
Right.
Right. So that's where he learnt most of his. Not Ben Hogan, Bobby Jones. He read all of. And if you have a look at it, we all grew up reading Jack Nicklaus, Golf My Way.
Well, yeah, I saw the
Ben
video.
Hogan's
that was me.
Power Golf. Look,
Type Fundamentals.
Tiger Woods did one with his dad.
Yeah.
How to Train a Tiger.
Yeah.
I still got that book at home. Fantastic. So people used to buy books.
Yeah.
Well, see, now we don't really need to. And then books are.
Well, books are on digital form anyway as well.
Pretty well. So if I look at it and go, never played golf before, how do you hold a golf club?
You Google it.
I can go and buy a book, right? But I can just Google it. And there's video, there's still photos, there's everything. So I suppose it's some things like that. Do you know, am I getting, standing too close, too far away, whatever. So whatever you need to find on that, it's in written form, it's in still photos, and it's on video.
It's on video.
So if you look at it, nothing worse than going and buying
Some people learn different ways too.
Yeah, some people like to see like film.
Correct.
Some people just like to look at still photos.
Some people like to be taught, physically touch it.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is, I think fundamentals in a book, in video form, on the internet, whether you read it or not, fundamentals are good.
Yeah,
for anybody just beginning, it's great to get the fundamentals from whether it's YouTube or not.
Yep.
But that's the reason why I don't do too much instructional, because I don't believe that I can go, you should be in this position, you should be in that position, because
makes it very difficult, doesn't it?
You might be already doing that, you think you're not. I've had plenty of people that go, oh geez, I'm coming so far over the top of it. Well, no, you're not. You're coming from 7 degrees inside. Yeah,
so they're working on something.
And they're working on something that is totally wrong.
Yeah.
And so they get further and further inside and gets worse and worse and worse. So that's why I don't do so many tips. I don't mind doing tips. I don't like doing so much instructional because I don't feel like you should be in this position. I'll go give you an idea of how to maybe do something.
Yep. I look at my kids. They went to golf lessons, so I didn't touch them, do anything. I didn't let them read books. They basically went to golf lessons and thought, all right, let's get some lessons right to start with. So look, lessons is the ultimate way to go.
Of course it is.
But like I said, there's plenty of people look at it and go, "Gee, I never played golf before." You know,
some people feel intimidated.
Which way do I hold my hands on
Some people feel so intimidated going to a golf lesson.
Yeah.
And that's why...
That's the other thing. There's nothing worse than turning up to a bloke that's a pro golfer that can hit the ball beautiful, and you turn up going,
you feel,
which way do I hold, do my hand go on the top, the bottom, whatever.
Yeah.
You can find that basic information in a book, and then as you feel YouTube, a bit more comfortable, then people tend to then go and find a lesson.
Yeah.
So look at it, so they get to, my level or, Rusty Bolt's, level, and then look at it and go, well, now I want to take my game a little bit further.
Yeah.
Right? So, like you said, you can bypass some of that stuff. Right, give us a look, let's hit some balls, where are you going wrong? Do you know what I mean? And then take it from there. Awfully hard to train someone right from the beginning.
Well, it's not.
That has no idea.
Well, it's not necessarily, but I think they think that they're going to be almost a burden on the coach. So I understand that they want to get into it, but I think this is where the world, even though technology is great, I think this thing is ruining communication. So everyone wants to text everything or message, which is fine, but people don't want to talk to people or call people. And again, that's where I think maybe golf lessons might be slightly declining, because people would rather not have physical contact with somebody else.
Oh, look, and there is some other stuff. The other great thing with cameras now is that you can videotape
film
yourself.
Your own stuff. Exactly.
So and you can videotape yourself, and you can show someone, they can look at it and go, mate, your knees are too bent, whatever.
And if somebody wants to send me their videos, I can certainly send you some tips that way, because you can physically see it. Get one from the front, get one from down the line.
Because it's awfully hard, isn't it?
You can't just guess.
No.
You need to be able to see it. So.
But the second part of it, so with equipment, that is certainly the way of the world.
I think so.
If you have a look at it, if I'm looking at buying a new car, generally what I'll work out is what sort of car. Do I want a 4-door, 2-door? Do I want a 4-wheel drive? And then you basically look around on the internet until you might nut it down to, say, two cars.
Or 3, and then you
and that makes perfect sense with golf clubs as well, because you hear someone will go, oh, so-and-so's got a new golf club out, and you go, oh.
What's that going to be like?
And you go to the shop and you go, don't like it. And haven't even physically swung it, you just don't like the look of it. So it gives you an opportunity to be able to, I don't always take a massive amount of notice of necessarily what people say.
No, because feel and looks are so subjective.
Yes, but it's a generalised. I like the finish of it. It seems to be good quality.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's those things that you're looking for, and then of course, with cameras these days and phones, you get such a great photo. I mean, gone are the old computers where you had this. Is that a golf club?
320 by 320.
Yeah. But you look at it now and you can zoom in. You can look at it and go, do you know what? I like the look of that. So I will now go down the shop and physically have a look at it.
And then have a hit, then get
I think it's a great idea.
Thanks for the question, Graham. Big time, thanks for the question. Send in some more questions, guys. I'm happy to answer them. And like I said, happy to look at some swings if people want to send some stuff in. It's not a drama. So, what's coming up?
Here.
Exactly. So this is the second time we've been back here. We were with Kieran, myself, and yourself.
Yep.
Why are we back here?
Oh, do you want me to tell the story?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, because someone crashed their drone into the ocean.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's some good photos I got on my phone, but the drone footage of here is about 5 metres below the surface of the water at the jetty. So there you go.
Yep. As we were waiting for the ferry.
Sunset was amazing, just quietly. Have a look at these photos. Sunset was beautiful. But
you know what? This is a beautiful spot. It is fantastic. Look, there's a little bit more wind today than last time we were here. Great spot. Great spot just to come, relax.
Yeah.
You feel like you're a million miles away. I like the golf. Like once you're here, there's nothing. There's no houses. There's nothing.
No.
Like
on the road you take to go from, say, the jetty or from the barge up to the golf course.
Yep.
You might be for the first 30 seconds driving in near some houses, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then you're out in the scrub.
But there's certainly no big high rises, nothing like that. And you're out here, and there is nothing out here except
a golf course.
Oh, and and apparently ginormous ants, if you ask
Kieran. He is so soft. But look, it's basically a golf course that the members basically look after.
Yep.
Andrew Humble is the head pro here. He's taken over the last 5 months, 4 months, 5 months, something like that. Yep. And he's doing a great job. So he's looking at getting the Holden Scramble over here. He's looking at getting pro-ams, senior pro-ams.
Yep.
He's looking at getting back into pennants.
Yep.
Andrew switched on.
Yeah. Oh, and why not? This is a great course. Great course just to come and have some fun.
It's a holiday destination. It's no brook water.
No. But
if you look back, well, here around the edge of the greens, there's a little bit of sand, and there's plenty of sand around. But where there is grass, there's plenty of it. And when there's rain, it'll be green as green.
Yep. Oh, it's a good track.
If you're here on holidays and you want to play 9 holes or 18,
yep,
it's the only one on the island, so you got to deal with it. But
I reckon
wouldn't go away unhappy.
Yeah, it's definitely a good track to come and play. It's good layout.
Everything moves slightly to the right, so for a fader, really good. Most of the holes.
Some interesting holes, isn't there? And even the 2 tee blocks. There's a couple of holes that are vastly different from the second tee block, which is unlike some other courses where they just move a bit forward or whatever. There's
2 or 3 blocks that are totally different,
and it gives you a massive different look at the hole. Where you look at it and go, oh, all right, now I need, because I've had in my mind that I'm gonna play a fade, and then you come back the second time and you go, oh, hang on, I actually need to draw it. Yep. Shit, that's
what's really good about the tee blocks. But guys, North Stradbroke Island Golf Club coming up. Thanks for checking out Laidley, check out Mullaney, check out Brookwater, check out everything else we've done. Thanks to everybody who supported us, 1,000 videos. Well, this will be like 1,005, something like that by the time this comes out.
Thanks to the 2 boys from the last 2 clubs, so Andrew and Milton. Right, so thank you very much to both those boys for letting us come out.
Don't forget to send in some more questions. Also send in your golf, so send in some clips of your what's in the bag or you at your golf club. Stay tuned for other reviews. Thanks for checking out the Mizuno reviews. Still a couple more of them, which probably would have just been on. Also, TaylorMade irons. MCGB, which is probably being out. So, cool, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned for Straddy. Cheers, guys.
Beautiful.